I don't know why you want to sit on the back of an animal. Never did make sense to me. Well, people say that to me. You make sound, you don't know why. They say, well, you drive cars, you don't make them.
There's a magazine that we, in the leather trade, we kind of subscribe to called Shop Talk. And in there were different classes that were being offered to build saddles, to build harness, do whatever. And Hans was talked into doing a class. I kept researching and found out that Hans was in Oregon. And so then I started calling him and talking to him and asking if there's any possible way. And at that time, he wasn't wanting to. Took a long time, and then finally he agreed to let us come.
My name is Hans Biglajzer, H-A-N-S. Last name is B-I-G-L-A-J-Z-E-R. I was born in Germany in a small town called Honnef in March 24, 1926. It's my nameplate. The saddle makers put their own name on it, or companies that made good saddles. It's like the emblems on our automobiles. And in September, the war started, and once the war started, 9-10 days later, we were back in the hands of the Germans. The first thing they did when they entered the country was started the forming of the ghettos. Some people think, well, a ghetto isn't quite a concentration camp. It was, with the outhouses, and they weren't too far away from the water well. The death rate in the ghetto was big. So from Lodz, they loaded us into the boxcar, and the trip took 2 nights and 2 days. And it was this place called Auschwitz. I never heard of it. Then they saw that you go this way, go that way. Had no idea where that way would end up, or where this went would end. And they always said, if you don't behave, if you don't do quickly as you're told, you see that chimney over there? This is the only way out. We didn't know what that meant until we were there a few days and we smelled the darn stuff.
What did you smell?
Flesh burning. The ones that were selected to go on to work, we got a shower. A real shower in Auschwitz. They put us back on a train. There's another 2 days and another 2 nights. We didn't know where we were going to wind up. We wound out in the satellite camps of Dachau. Our parents had said if we ever get separated in the war, we come back where we used to live before the war in Bonn. And wait, I didn't realize I was going to be the only one. It turned out that way.
Well, how much of this stuff and what he does was influenced by what he went through growing up in
That
Germany?
was his life. They forced him to basically do it.
The place that they put me to work was called the Saddlery. Leather and Saddler Saddlery Resort. That's what they called it.
If you were gifted, they set you down stitch horse and you build this stuff. And that's what kept him basically alive, I would believe, until he was able to get out of there.
I remember a lot of things, but I do not remember how I got that job. It's a complete blank. I don't remember. People don't learn the trade anymore, so the factories, they have a factory that makes nothing but saddles and bridles, and they pick somebody off the street, or somebody's looking to teach him one phase.
He's just one of those individuals on this planet that, and I think if, a lot of people in his situation that go through what they had to go through, every day is amazing. We take a lot of things for granted.
What has been the key to your survival?
Actually, I like what I do. How many people can say that? I have glasses to help me see. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have hearing aids. I got an artificial hip. I've slowed down. You know how slow I am? You want to know how slow I am? It takes me an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. Is that slow? Is that slow?
It's pretty slow.